One Piece 1138. What to expect from the chapter. One Piece's Elbaf arc is officially heating up as the main enemies of this segment of the story have now been confirmed to be the Holy Knights. One Piece Chapter 1138 is what all fans are eagerly waiting for, especially after the shocking end of the previous chapter of the manga, which clearly showed to the fans a full reveal of the two members of the Holy Knights who had infiltrated into Elbaf, as well as their purpose. Things are going to be incredibly exciting moving forward, and fans cannot wait to see what Oda has to deliver in One Piece 1138 in the upcoming week, especially knowing that there is no break for the manga and they're getting 3 chapters in a row. With Shamrock on the move, and the government now set to interfere in Elbaf's business, along with Yonko Luffy making his presence known, fans absolutely cannot wait to see what happens next in One Piece. Shamrock contacts the 5 elders for reinforcements. One Piece Chapter 1138 will most definitely focus on Shamrock Figureland, Shanks's brother and Garling's son. In the previous chapter, fans got their first proper reveal of Shamrock Figureland, and Oda also showed the readers what the Holy Knights are planning to do next. Their initial plan was to get Loki to join the Holy Knights. This would have allowed them to take Elbaf under their control. Given that the Elbaf giants had conquered the New World in the past, this time around, fans would get to see them do something similar under the world government. Clearly, this strategy failed as Loki rejected their offer, even after being bloodied by Gunko in a shocking fashion. Now, things are going to be very different and fans will most definitely get to see a change of plans in One Piece Chapter 1138. As mentioned by Shamrock already, the plan is to make contact with the Holy Land of Marihoa, which means that he'll either ask Garling for orders, or he'll take command of things on his own and ask for reinforcements. At this point in time, reinforcements in Elbaf are absolutely needed. This is because the country currently has Luffy, a Yonko, there, and fans know that the Elbaf giants themselves are very powerful. Even though both Shamrock and Gunko are very powerful, they cannot take on the entirety of the Straw Hat Pirates, the Giant Warrior Pirates, the new Giant Warrior Pirates, and on top of that, Loki as well. The best way to move forward here if they truly want to take Elbaf for the world government is to make sure that they have enough numbers and overwhelming strength at their side. Provided they have enough power, fans will most definitely see a war of epic proportions break out here, and that's something that all fans of the story are incredibly excited to see. One Piece Chapter 1138 will likely give fans a conversation between Shamrock and Garling. Shamrock is likely to ask for the remainder of the Holy Knights to be sent to Elbaf in an attempt to help him take down the giants and seize the country properly. An interesting thing to note here is that the Holy Knights have other responsibilities right now as well. As mentioned by Dragon earlier, the Holy Knights will inevitably descend from Marihoa to break the siege that the Revolutionary Army has laid. As such, it's going to be interesting to see what the priority of the world government is. Clearly, the government needs to do something about the siege or the Celestial Dragons will starve to death, and they also need Elbaf to prepare for the war to come. It is entirely possible that a decision to split the forces of the Holy Knights will be made in One Piece Chapter 1138. It is also possible that the world government will call upon the Navy, or at least some naval officers, such as the admirals to play a significant role in both fighting against Dragon's siege and going to Elbaf to boost the chances of victory. The Straw Hat Pirates head to the underworld. One Piece Chapter 1138 will most definitely give the fans a glimpse of the giants that were previously taken down by Gunko. Since they're knocked out but alive, they will most likely be seen waking up in One Piece Chapter 1138 and then speaking to the group. Right now, they're the only ones in the entirety of Elbaf who know about the infiltrators from the world government, along with their goals and targets. This information will soon be made known to Luffy and the others, which gives them a reason to hurry and go to the underworld of Elbaf and confront the infiltrators immediately. Fans will likely see Road play a very important role here, given that he knows the most about the country and could lead them to the underworld quickly. At the same time, Nami could sweep the key to Loki's chains, along with the treasure, and head to the ship to head to the underworld immediately after. Undoubtedly, things are being set up to be incredibly exciting moving forward in Elbaf, and fans absolutely cannot wait to see what's next. One thing that's clear is that Luffy, Zoro, and Nami are all set to get big roles in the Elbaf arc, and One Piece Chapter 1138 could see a continuation of that, as the big battles now edge closer than ever before. Depending on the pathway that the pirates take, it is entirely possible for them to alert the remaining members of the crew before heading to the underworld as well, which could send Elbaf into a frenzy, knowing that Loki might be about to be freed. Luffy and Shamrock finally meet in One Piece Chapter 1138. One Piece Chapter 1138 could finally see the Straw Hat Pirates make ground quickly after finding out the truth about the intruders from the world government. Although the chances are slim, If Oda intends to cover major events of the arc quickly, then fans will most likely see Luffy and the crew reach the underworld of the country quickly. It also depends on how much time is skipped between 1137 and OP Chapter 1138, but either way, a meeting between Luffy and Shamrock Figureland is just mere minutes away at this point. For Luffy, this is going to be a massive shock, seeing a Shanks look-alike in front of him, and for Shamrock, it's going to be a massive challenge, seeing a Yonko in his path to conquer Elbaf.